All right, hello, welcome to the weather update. We had a beautiful day yesterday with some beautiful clear skies, although it was very windy and quite chilly. The sky was beautiful. And I did wind up going to New Jersey for a hike in the Pine Barrens. It was quite a long hike, too, I might add, so quite exhausted. But it was beautiful. I mean, look at that beautiful sky. But today we have some more clouds around, and this is all from like a little bit of a disturbance in the upper atmosphere, or it's like a little wave, or there's an upper level low basically, and you're getting a little lake effect. Believe it or not, is lake effect moisture here that you're seeing here on the satellite, and I don't think any of it's reaching. Well, there might be a chance of a flurry because if we look at the radar, you'll see some light activity. So. Let's go ahead and look at the AccuWeather radar. Let's see what that has. And here we go. So you get to see, yeah, look at that. There are actually some light snow showers and flurries around today, and that is all because we're seeing a little instability in the atmosphere and a little low level moisture. So we've got these lake effect. Snow showers occurring, and like I said, some of them were making it all the way down here. Again, the lakes used to freeze all the time in the winter, but now they don't because of climate change. So let's take a look at the latest current conditions outside, and it's pretty chilly out there. Yesterday the highs were only in the upper 30, mid 30s. Today might be just a tad colder because we don't have the sun out. Very windy out there too, so you got some wind chills out there. 34 in Farmingdale, 33 in Islip, 31 in West Hampton, and 35 in Toms River, and 34 in New York City. So, and again, these wind gusts, yeah, they're still gusting up there. It's very windy out there, and that is going to continue throughout the day. So, northwest wind at 15, gusting to 26. That means it feels like 24. But the wind chills yesterday were a little bit lower. Because of the winds were actually a little stronger. We had gusts up to 30 yesterday, so just a tad less windy, but still windy enough that you're going to feel that wind chill. So let's go take a look and see what's going to be happening here as we look at the general pattern, which remains very dry. You will see that as we move this GFS along, you will see another high builds in for tomorrow and Monday and Tuesday. And that high will be with us. We start getting the return flow toward Wednesday of next week, and that brings more of a southwest flow. And then the next chance of rain wouldn't be until Friday, but it doesn't even look like much of a chance at this point. We would have to wait for a week from tomorrow. A week from Monday for the next rain to occur. So a very dry period, and with these winds, we're going to have to start worrying about possible brush fires. As we get into March. So we're going to have to worry about that. Of course, fire is a cycle in the Pine Barrens that we do have. You can see there is, as we get toward the end of the period, it looks like there'll be maybe some more opportunities for rain. We'll go ahead and also look at our temperatures. Temperature anomaly right now, obviously, we're below normal, and we're going to continue that another cold day tomorrow. But then as we head into Tuesday, you'll start seeing that red make its way toward us as we deal with more of a ridge in the atmosphere. So way above normal for next Thursday and Friday. And that's probably when you're going to see that fire risk at the most once the warmer temperatures come, especially if it's occurred by winds. But it looks like some more cold air does try to get in. Perhaps, no, it looks like again, this is the long range, and it has a plunge going into the west. But that's the super long range. All right, so we're going to go look at the upper air and see what's going on with that. So let's go to that upper air. Let me move this over to Sorry, I'm tired. just bear with me. I'm still tired from that long hike. Here's the upper air, and this is the 12Z run. Unfortunately, we do have some things missing from it, but it should give us enough to just get the general idea of the changes this week. So there's that trough that we have. That pulls out by Tuesday, and then we start seeing that huge ridge in the east, and that's what's going to bring the warmth. And that warmth is going to probably be with us for a while after that. So we can also look at the European model as well, and pretty much agreement on that. Oh, well, the European does want to bring it. Well, now this is interesting. The European does want to bring another trough through. next weekend. So that's quite interesting. There's a nice deep trough right there that could come through for next weekend. I'm wondering what that looks like at the surface. Well, the European, unfortunately, we don't have a surface map, but what we can do is this. See, curious if there's a storm there or not. I don't see a storm there. Okay, so let's go back to our area now. All right, and we'll move this back to the GFS. And we'll go ahead and look at our temperatures. So you got an idea of what the upper air is like. Now let's go to the temperatures. And we'll show you how things are going to warm up. So this weekend's obviously been cold. And today we're probably only going to get it to the mid-30s. And then tonight, going to be cold. Lows in the 20s. And then for tomorrow, mid to upper 30s again. Probably maybe closer to 40 if you're in New Jersey. But then another cold night. And then Monday, we still haven't warmed up yet. We're still in the mid-30s. And then finally, it's Tuesday. We start warming up, where we should have highs near 50 on the island, in the 50s in Jersey. And we should continue to... it looks like there'll be a sea breeze, so Long Island is cooler. Highs in the probably be in the around 50. But if you're in Jersey, you could be pushing 60. And then for Thursday, look at that. It gets a lot warmer for everybody. Into the 60s if you're in New Jersey. Long Island will probably have a sea breeze, so probably figure mid to upper 50s and then cooling off later on. Look at that. Even warmer on Friday. Maybe even Jersey might even hit 70. Parts of Long Island might hit 70, so that's a really significant warm-up. And then it cools down again behind the next front, but not to the degree that it is right now this weekend. So let's go take a look at the skies, because I know we're dealing with some clouds today. So we have the cloudiness from this instability area. But tomorrow we should actually have a mostly sunny day again. So another nice clear day for tomorrow looks like on tap. And we may even be eke out another nice clear day after that on Monday too. So 2 more clear days in a row. Tuesday we'll start dealing with those high clouds. Once you get in that warm air, you usually start dealing with some of those high clouds. Look at the NAM as well. So here is the NAM. And you'll see some clouds around for Sunday morning. NAM seems to be a little less optimistic about it being clear. It seems like it has a few patchy clouds. Looks like right over New York City. They could be anywhere. And then this is Monday. It wants to roll the Cirrus in much sooner on Monday. So NAM's a little less optimistic about tomorrow. The NAM did overdo the clouds yesterday, though. It had some clouds yesterday, and there weren't any clouds. So it's possible the NAM is just overdoing it. Let's go look at the RGEM now. Here are the clouds for today. And for tomorrow, it looks like we might start off in the morning with a few clouds, but then it's clear after that. That does seem to want to develop some clouds over Long Island again. And this would be Monday, which would be clear. So we'll have to see what happens with that, obviously. But as long as we stay in the northwest flow, which here, only stay in the north. We'll have a northwest flow tomorrow, and Monday we should have a northwest flow to start. Though it might back to the southwest later on. Okay, so the next to last model we'll look at is the HRRR, and this is just for precipitation. Get 8 hours of it in, but let's see. It should show up if there are any flurries or anything. It would show up. You could see there could be maybe I can't rule out seeing a couple of flurries, but that's all it'll be. That's all it will be. So that's going to wrap up this weather update. Take care, and again, today's going to be kind of cold out there, but it should be improving once we get to tomorrow, especially with that wind. So thanks for watching, and take care.